Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Tirza Sprigella.
And I'm Sheridan Hertig. Let's take a look at the news.
With the second COVID vaccine distribution only a few weeks away here at Bradley, all students, faculty, and staff received an email early yesterday asking them to participate in a 4-question survey in regards to their vaccine. It will be used to help the university understand the current vaccine status on campus and may be used to inform future decision-making within our campus community. No personal information will be collected or used from your survey.
Yesterday, Bradley's Get Fit, Stay Fit organization hosted their annual Fit Fair on the Alumni Quad, where students were invited to come out, enjoy the sun, and learn more about several clubs and organizations on campus. Clubs and organizations from around campus got together in partnership with Get Fit, Stay Fit, an organization dedicated to the importance of living a healthy lifestyle. Students were encouraged to take part in free demonstrations, games, or even just talk to clubs. With free t-shirts, tote bags, and raffles, along with the beautiful weather, students came out in droves. Many different vendors and organizations also had activities to promote their mission of living a healthier lifestyle.
So since it's called the Fit Fair, we wanted to add some activity into it. So we have yoga going on right now. We have a dunk tank for the athletes to promote people going to their games. And then we have organizations from running Central all the way to donating blood, massages, things like that.
For more information about Get Fit, Stay Fit, you can find them on all social medias as part of Bradley Campus Rec or find them on Bradley's website.
As spring brings growth outside, our student organizations are springing back to life as well. Let's take a look at how Bradley's gaming community is looking to bounce back offline after being online for so long.
It's the dawn of a new era here for Bradley Esports. In-person tournaments are back. Last Sunday, Pi Kappa Phi, in conjunction with the Bradley Esports Club, put on a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament in the Student Center Ballroom. Separate brackets were made for a traditional double elimination tournament as well as a round-robin event. Students paid an entrance fee to play, with proceeds going to the Ability Experience charity. I talked to sophomore Ethan Kirshner, who coordinated the event, to say more on the charity represented.
The Ability Experience is essentially an organization dedicated to helping children with disabilities and kind of trying to shift the rhetoric of the way we view people with disabilities to put the person before their disability.
Players got to sit down face-to-face with each other for the first time in over 14 months and play games safely in the same room. Spirits, both competitive and friendly, were high as juniors Adam Meyer and Mark Berger took first place in the double elimination and round-robin events respectively. But the event did not come with an absence of challenges, as regulations on organizing events has become stricter due to the pandemic with the advent of social distancing policies. But the greatest challenge of them all? Turnout.
I think another thing is generally getting people out. Like getting people wanting to be involved in it and, kind of feeling like they're able to come and like it's a safe space where they don't really, like they can kind of sit back and not really worry about anything and just kind of be involved in that specific event.
With the spring semester almost over, we can all breathe a sigh of relief that the worst of the pandemic is behind us, and we can begin looking forward to next fall, as life begins to return to normal. Reporting for BUTV News, I'm Mark Berger.
The Bradley University Amateur Radio Club is offering their services to those interested in building their own radio antenna. However, it isn't the radio you're used to listening to. Amateur radio is used for communication with others over the frequency spectrum for non-commercial purposes. It is frequently used in times of crises, naval warships, and for recreational purposes. Peter Handler, Vice President of the Amateur Radio Club, says amateur radio is a good opportunity to network with others.
Really interesting to get involved with. You'll meet a lot of really interesting people involved in it, and even if you're not, say, like an engineer where you might think, oh, it's useful because it's related to engineering in some way, it's really interesting thing to be able to talk about with people.
The antennas being built by the club are easy to use through devices such as a laptop or mobile phone. The group says that there are a limited number of antennas available, so fill out a Google Form sheet listed in last week's Hilltop Happenings email.
With the end of the semester approaching fast, so too comes the end of intramural sports. Fraternities Sigma Phi Epsilon and Sigma Chi met for the final time this past Monday.
Monday marked the final B-League game for intramural men's softball in a game between Sigma Chi and Sigma Phi Epsilon. The two fraternities took to Minot Field Monday afternoon to face off in their final 7-inning game, where Sigma Chi walked away with a 4-2 victory. Bradley Jr. Jack Greiman gave more insight into the team's success.
We had a good squad come out and just, support everybody and whatnot. So, I think, we got the bats going. We got good defense out there. Maybe made a silly mistake or two, but other than that, I was really proud of how we played.
Intramural sports are important for more than just competition, however. With the precautions put in place around COVID-19, there are many aspects of Greek life that have been put on hold this past semester. Outdoor events like these allow for interaction between houses while keeping members safe. Even in defeat, SIGEP Max Chamberlain was happy to play alongside his fellow brothers.
Didn't come out with the W, but that's all right. Beautiful days like these, as long as we get to come out and play intramural sports again, even during the COVID times, that's really all you can ask for, having good times with the bros.
By promoting fitness, friendly competition, and bonding between members, intramural sporting events remain one of the key aspects of Greek life here at Bradley. For BUTV News, I'm Matt Giroux.
After the break, we have Ernan live with this week's weather forecast,
followed by some entertainment highlights. Don't go anywhere, we have a great show for you tonight.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Welcome back to BUTV News. I'm Renan Gutierrez, and I'm doing weather live from the Olin Quad, where, as you see, right now the rain has stopped a little bit. There's still sprinklings here and there, but don't worry, we're under the Olin building canopy, and we're protected from the elements. So let's make sure to stay dry today. It has been a crazy week. Yesterday was really warm, really nice day, and today, not so much. So let's see how that goes into the rest of the week. Taking a look at our maps now, you see, as I mentioned earlier, it's still raining. That rain should continue to go through the Peoria area into the night. As you see on the maps, there's some severe weather potentially from this system coming from the west, and we can expect the rain to continue well into the night. As I mentioned just a bit ago, it is at a bit of a lull, but picking back up around 7. That should continue until about 10 at night. Should get a little bit of break, but into the morning it'll pick up again. But before we wake up, we should be fine when it comes to the rain. Taking a look at our current temperatures, we're well within the averages for this time of April and May, going into May. We're about at 68 here in the central Illinois area. Taking a look up, it's a little cooler if you're from the Chicago suburbs. Back home, about 49, 50 near the lake. Down south, if you're from St. Louis, checking in at home, about 70 degrees, pretty similar to what we're looking at here in Peoria. Very well within our averages, and that should continue into the next week. Taking a look now at our 5-day forecast, 70 degrees tomorrow, and the rain will continue into the day. 68, almost a nice day on Friday, but sunny with 46 the low. 81 on Saturday, 79 on Sunday, with thunderstorms to start off the week on Monday. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Tori Frazier.
The entertainment industry has been busy and buzzing, so let's get right into it. Yesterday, rapper Lil Baby dropped a remix as well as a music video to his hit song On Me with the H-Town hottie, better known as Megan Thee Stallion, and viewers had a lot to say about the video. I personally watched the video and I feel that Megan's verse was different from what her fans are used to, but the hair, looks, and makeup didn't disappoint. I won't say I hated it, but I also don't know if I'll be downloading it to my library anytime soon. It seems like I have not mentioned celebrities in pregnancy lately, but actress and singer Christina Milian has changed that. A few days ago, she posted a beautiful picture with her new bundle of joy, Kenna, to her Instagram page with the caption, "Kenna, welcome to the world, baby boy," where she also thanked her husband and her for being her best friend and a great dad. Congratulations to Christina and her husband Matt on their new bundle of joy. In other news, it was just announced that Kanye West's infamous Yeezy sneakers are one of the highest selling sneakers of all time, but it looks like West might be facing legal trouble with Walmart. Walmart is accusing the artist Yeezy sneaker brand logo of being too similar to their logo. Now the logos are quite similar, the only difference is that Yeezy's logo is formed by dots instead of a solid line like Walmart. Walmart has filed a complaint to the U.S. Patent Office. This story is still developing, so when I learn more, you guys will be the first to know. Coming up, we're back live with Ernan, who's interviewing a guest. You won't want to miss this. And later, sports with Joey Wright. Thank you for a great semester show. Till next semester, Bradley.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy.
Part-time job, full-time hustle, all-time Shiro to all of us. You nurture, we listen. You teach, we thrive. You lift our spirits, but we've got to lay down the truth. It's time for you, our Shiro, to stretch for the stars. A free online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Start saving more for retirement so you can feel prepared and live your life to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket.
You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
With the semester coming to a close, Bradley University Theater is excited to offer one final live theatrical event for students to enjoy. The Ministry of Experimental Theater, better known as the MET, is the student-led theater group here on campus. They will be hosting the DARE project this Sunday, May 2nd at 5 p.m. on Olin Quad. Ernan comes to us live from Olin with business manager of the MET, Andrew Durdana.
Thanks, Tirza. As you mentioned, I'm here live with Andrew Durdana. He's the business manager of the MET. And, once again, first, thanks for joining us. The first question I'm going to ask you is, could you just explain what the MET is?
So the MET, or also known as the Ministry of Experimental Theater, is our theater club on campus. We host events throughout every semester. We normally will do a Shakespeare on the Quad. We'll have a little cabaret where it's like a little mini concert we do, where people, get to sing. And although we are a theater club, we do reach out to other organizations and departments to make it a super collaborative experience, because our whole purpose is to give people opportunities that they normally wouldn't have with other organizations. So
that's awesome. So, Tirza and I mentioned that you're the business manager for the MET. What does that mean, behind the scenes? What do you do?
Right. So as business manager, I'm in charge of all of our finances. When we have events, those events have budgets, and then those budgets have to be approved through me, and then bam, bam, boom, there they go. So and I'm currently also in charge of our COVID safety guidelines and security for our upcoming DARE project.
So perfect point that you make there. That's going to lead into my next question is, how have things changed because of COVID? What can you guys do now?
Right. So, kind of going along with, I'm sure, a bunch of other student organizations on campus, we've resorted to doing a lot of things online and over Zoom. We've had to get a little creative. We did a musical theater workshop that we recorded and posted on YouTube. We've done a open mic over Zoom. We have also done a play reading as well. Just last semester. So and now with our new limitations, we get to have our DARE project on the campus for everyone to see.
So you mentioned that DARE project. Could you kind of explain what that's all about?
Right. So the DARE project is a night of short plays, and all those plays are written, directed, produced, and performed by students. So it's a super free and creative experience that we get to do. And the reason it's called the DARE project is because all of the plays are based off of dares that we randomly select from a massive pool of dares. So this year we have plays that are based off dares of one dare is a ghost encounter, another is mermaids, pretzels, and a whole lot more. So
very quickly, we're starting to run out of time. Get 30 seconds sales pitch to why people should come watch the DARE project.
All right, here we go. Come to the DARE project because it's super fun. You're going to get to see plays you've never seen before because they don't exist until, a couple weeks ago. And it's super fun. We all have a great time. And, we finally get to do something on campus. And, going outside is nice nowadays. So why not stop on by and come watch for a bit?
So could you remind the viewers real quickly when that is?
So that is on Sunday, May 2nd at 5 o'clock on this here Olin Quad. So make sure to stop by.
Awesome. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight, Andrew.
Thank you.
Reporting live from the Olin Quad for the last time, I'm Hernan Gutierrez, BUTV News.
Thank you so much, Hernan. As the academic year draws to a close, the Interactive Media Department's Fuse event is coming up. Here's Robin Batzel with more.
Every year, the Interactive Media Department hosts their annual Fuse event, where students are able to showcase the projects that they have been working on. But with COVID restrictions still in place, this year's event had to move online. This comes with some drawbacks.
The big one that everyone always talks about is just seeing the kids play the game and getting the reactions and just knowing that they're enjoying something that you made, and just instead of being oh, someone downloaded the game, it's very impersonal, the little click. But you can see a person in front of you reacting to it positively, hopefully. And I think that's really big, especially in college when you're trying to figure out if you're doing something right.
There are many different types of projects being submitted this year, ranging from game design to user experience to grant work for NASA. Even with everything having to be displayed virtually, some students have found a silver lining.
It's been really
interesting to see how the projects have changed for Fuse. So, typically we have practicum and catapult projects. So there's 13 teams that all compete to see who can get into Fuse. But something this year, sort of a silver lining, has been this ability for students like me who have a project that they want to show off to do that. And I think that it has been just fantastic that the department has allowed that to happen.
The department will launch the Fuse website tomorrow, April 29th, and everyone is welcome to watch students' animations, play their games, and listen to their interviews. Reporting for BUTV News, I'm Robin Betzel, and the game design students have one last thing to say.
Please play our game.
Up next, we have Joey Wright with this week's baseball and track highlights.
And after that, a musical performance you definitely do not want to miss. See you soon.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go.
You're home before sunrise. On top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Hello and welcome to sports. I'm Joey Wright. Bradley Baseball's upcoming weekend series against Indiana State has been postponed, and it is unlikely the series will be rescheduled. The Missouri Valley Conference announced yesterday that the reason for the decision was positive COVID-19 tests among Bradley's Tier 1 personnel, which includes players, managers, coaches, and staff. The conference said that the contact tracing conducted thereafter left the Braves without enough players left to field a competitive team. The next scheduled series for the Braves is May 7th through 9th, against Valparaiso at Dozer Park. The pause comes after the Braves downed St. Louis in 2 out of 3 games last weekend. The Braves and Billikens did battle after Bradley's original opponent in Western Illinois ran into COVID-19 issues of their own. Bradley surged out to a strong start against SLU on Friday, winning 18-4 in 7 innings. Brendan Doherty drove in 5 runs, while the Braves pushed across 11 runs in the 5th inning. That was BU's second-best single inning for scoring at Dozer Park, trailing only a 13-run inning against Indiana State in 2008. The Braves fell 9-6 on Saturday despite an additional 3 RBI from Doherty and a home run from Jackson Chatterton. Chatterton would go deep again on Sunday in the Braves' 13-3 win in the nightcap. Now, baseball isn't the only team on the diamond firing on all cylinders right now. Bradley softball tallied a big win over rival Illinois State yesterday at Louisville Slugger Sports Complex. The Braves won 1-0, avenging 2 losses to the Redbirds in Normal last Thursday. It was Grace French who stepped up in a major way for the Braves in the form of a 2-hit shutout. She collected 5 strikeouts as part of a 120-pitch effort. The Braves bats only picked up 2 hits in their own right. It was Cameron Montier who drove in Jillian Navarro for the game's lone run. It was just the 7th loss for the Redbirds against 27 wins this season, while the Braves are now an even 17-17 on the season. Or would that be an odd 17-17? Regardless, the Braves' attention now turns towards the Evansville Purple Aces, who will be in town for a 3-game set starting on Saturday. You can watch those games on ESPN3. And over to track and field, Bradley freshman Wilma Nielsen was named Missouri Valley Conference Female Athlete of the Week for the 2nd consecutive week and the 4th time this season overall. Nielsen and the Braves competed in the Drake Relays last weekend, where the standout notched a time of 2:6:61 in the 800 meters, I should say, about a personal best by 0.9 of a second, and the fastest time for a Valley runner since 2018. 3rd consecutive week she set a school record in that event. The Braves will compete in their final regular season event at the Redbird Invite on Friday and Saturday. There we go. For the final time this semester, that'll do it for sports. I'm Joey Wright, and a big thank you to everyone watching for a great semester, great crew as well. Coming up, a look at some events happening here around campus and a performance from our musical guest, so stick around.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
When you want to talk, I'm here.
Roll over. Chance high five.
All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and...
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
And now let's take a look at some events happening here on campus. With Cinco de Mayo coming up, the Association of Latin American Students is hosting a celebration on April 30th from 6 to 9 p.m. on Alumni Quad. This is their first in-person event of the year, and it will be filled with various interactive activities, including trivia and pin the tail on the donkey. There will also be a variety of free food provided. You can check out their Instagram for updates and more information at Bradley_ALAS. Bradley Sounds Entertainment is making a safe on-campus return with a musical performance held on the Olin Quad Saturday, May 1st. It will feature Bradley student performances along with local bands playing mellow, retro-inspired tunes. Socially distanced seating is provided along with free snacks throughout the night. So bust out your tie-dye masks and come chill out before finals week. With finals around the corner, Alogame wants to give everyone a chance to take a step back from the stress and relax their minds. You can join them either on the Alumni Quad or virtually Sunday, May 2nd for a relaxing hour of yoga that will erase your mind of stress. There will also be a snack break when needed. You can find the sign-up sheet and Zoom link on the Bradley website. Well, that is all we've got for you this semester on BUTV News. From all of us here, I am Tirza Spragella.
And I'm Sheridan Hertig. Thank you to everyone who has watched and helped us throughout the semester's show. We'll see you same time and place next school year. Have a good night.
taking over this town, they should worry. But these problems aside, I think I taught you well that we won't run, that we won't run, that we won't run. And in the winter night sky, ships are sailing, looking down on these bright blue city lights. And they won't wait, and they won't wait, and they won't wait. We're here to stay, here to stay, here to stay. Howling ghosts, they reappear, mountains that are stacked with fear. You're a king and I'm a lion heart, lion heart.